Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Mondes. This is episode number 297 for September 12th, 2023.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show everyone. Just got off a big event weekend here at Walt Disney World. It was the Destination D23 event. Had a great time. I honestly thought it was probably the best Destination D23 event I've been to date, and I've been to a lot of them. I think I've been going since 2015, around that time frame. So yeah, it was a great event. D23 did a great job putting it on. And we got a little preview of the Moana Journey of Water at Epcot as well, which was cool. I don't have anything for housekeeping today, so we'll just get right into the pin news. First, I want to start off with ourselves at DPB Store. Last week we had a Nightmare Before Christmas 30th anniversary pin release. It features Jack and Sally. It is a jumbo pin coming in at 3 inches in size, pin-on-pin design, limited edition of 300, retail price is $28, and that is available at DPB Store. Next up is Pink a la Mode. First is the Nightmare Before Christmas Micro Mystery Pin Set. There are 10 pins in total, 2 randomly selected per box, limited edition of 300, and the retail price is $18 per box. Next, they had a new Toy Story pin release. This was last week, 10 different pins in total. They're also 3 inches in size, gold frames with marbleized fill in the background. Characters include Woody, Jessie, Ham, Wheezy, Rex, Buzz Lightyear, Zurg, Slinky Dog, Bo Peep, and RC. And then this week at Pink a la Mode, they have a Monsters, Inc. pin release. Actually releasing today at the time of this recording. Characters include Mike Wazowski, Sully, Boo, Randall, and Roz. Those are also limited edition 300, $25 each. Next up is Amazon. They had a new Disney 100 Halloween mystery pin set that released. There are 6 different pins in total, 1 randomly selected per box. Retail price is $15. Characters include Huey, Dewey, and Louie with a witch, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Figaro, and Pluto. Those are limited edition of 500. Next up is BoxLunch. They had new Hocus Pocus pin releases. There are 4 in total, featuring Binks, the Sanderson sisters, and the Spell Book. Those are $10.90 each. They also had a new Disney Villains Silhouette Candle Blind Box pin set that released. 6 different pins in total here. The villains feature Maleficent, Ursula, Evil Queen, Cruella, Hades, and Jafar. Those are also $10.90 per box. Then lastly, at BoxLunch were 3 new Stitch Halloween pin releases. One was Stitch eating candy, another one with him in a pumpkin costume, and then the third one is a candy corn sundae. Those are all $9.90 each. Next up is Hot Topic. They had a new Winnie the Pooh Halloween blind box pin set. Characters include Tigger, Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, Roo, and Eeyore, all dressed for Halloween. 1 randomly selected pin per box, retail price $9.90. Alright, next we'll head overseas. First up is Hong Kong Disneyland. We'll go over the September limited edition pin releases. First was a continuation of the dress collection. This one features Tinkerbell, limited edition 400. Then there were 4 Disney Villains pins, limited edition of 700, featuring Hades, Jafar, Ursula, and Maleficent. Then was the Pluto Happy Birthday 2023 pin. That's limited edition of 600 with dangle elements. And then finally was the Teacher's Day pin, which features Belle, Cogsworth, and Lumiere. That's limited edition of 600. Next up is Disneyland Paris. They had a surprise pin release a couple of days ago for summer 2023. A little bit of a late pin release here, but it features Jiminy Cricket and is limited edition of 700. Next is Shop Disney UK. They had 2 additional releases in the Magical Medallions series. First up is Mount Olympus from Hercules. And the second one is Little Town from Beauty and the Beast. Both of those are limited edition of 1,250 with a retail price of £16. All right, and then finally we have Disney Parks in America. First, there are a bunch of new Pirates of the Caribbean pin releases. First up is the Booster Pin Set. This includes 5 pins. You have Red, the Pirate Dog, a Parrot, the Pig, and the Blue Crab. Retail price for that is $34.99. And then there was a Pirates Pin Trading Starter Set, which includes 4 pins and a lanyard. The characters on the pins feature Mickey, Goofy, Donald Duck, and Pluto. That is $39.99. And then there were 3 new open edition single pins. One features Mickey Mouse with a sword. The second one features Scrooge McDuck as a pirate. And the third one is the jail scene from the attraction. All those have a retail price between $11.99 and $14.99. And then finally, we have the new limited edition pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we'll start off with Walt Disney World. It was the 9th release in the Turnover Time collection. This one features Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Limited edition of 2,500, retail price $21.99. That was the only exclusive this week at Walt Disney World. Then we'll head over to Disneyland. They received the Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit 2023 pin. I believe this is part of the scavenger hunt, which I think is also coming to Epcot. But so far, this is only available at Disneyland. It's limited release, retail price $17.99. Has a nice green glitter background. And then for the shared pin releases, on both coasts, we have the International Day of Peace pin featuring Snow White. That's limited release with a retail price of $17.99. And then finally is the 9th pin in the Dancing Characters collection, which features Mickey Mouse from Brave Little Tailor. Limited edition of 4,000, retail price $19.99. And all those pins I just mentioned released on Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. All right, so that's going to do it for the pin news this week. There were a few other smaller releases that I didn't mention, but if you guys want to view all of the pin news, just head over to the website, DisneyPinsBlog.com. All right, thank you very much for listening and watching episode number 297 of the DPB podcast. Hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.